MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. John Ko, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Starting to cool down a bit, but still 84 degrees as we start play tonight. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Velasquez waits on deck. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base. From the belt, the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner goes. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Batting 4th.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. 1-0. Here it is. Fouled away. Stevenson at second with 2 down. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
The set and the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Garcia. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this. Last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately,
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. And Shelby Robinson is the next to bat. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Robinson.
First offering on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Stewart is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Throw gets him, 2 down. And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A ball and no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Into the box now, Boone Horowitz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one to make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now Andrew Stevenson. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He worked the walk to open up the ball game. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And there's ball 2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ramirez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Into the box, number 11. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Nationals gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in, John Coe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a little blooper to center. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Coe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sent on the ground out to second.
Get there.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
Leading off for Washington.
Now at the plate, Juan Soto, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Victor Robles digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The average coming in at 266. 13 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Stewart is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So coming to the plate, Ronald Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he's safe.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Jensen.
0-2. Here it is. Well hit to right, but foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. At the plate, Matt Reynolds. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Matt Reynolds.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-2, full count. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Ramirez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Boone Borowitz. The first pitch of the at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. In there, strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In there, strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Stevenson is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Ready now for the Marlins, John Cole, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70%.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Here's the 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll... Digging in, number 11. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. The 3-2 pitch. Left side, but well foul. The next 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Garcia. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
Third baseman. Shelby.
Digging in now, Shelby Robinson. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In his career, Robinson is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Ready with the 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Up next from Miami, John Cole. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Digging in once again, Kevin Marte. And their runners at the corners now.
Kevin Marte.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Ready now, Jonathan Denton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
We got 3-2.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. He saws him off with that one. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, no runner, no runner. Eat it.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Stevenson. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ready for another chance. Number 11. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he popped him up. Marte is there, and the inning is over. That's leave a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6th. Ready for another shot now. Juan Soto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Into the box, Victor Robles. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
1-1-1.
Round over to first. Morant takes it in. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Not in time. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Nicholas McGinnis enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Miami win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. John Coe gets his league-leading 22nd win